No, he's playing. He's playing Tad Thomas.
Yeah. Okay, looks like for 8 Balls of Fire, we've got Mr. Tad Thomas, and Tad's coming in handicap 5. Tad's opponent from Shark Bait is Mr. Mark Mason.
It's a 4.
And Mark's coming in. He's a 4, Dennis?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. So it's going to be a race 4 to 3. Mark won the lag, so he's going to take the break. Okay, Mr. Mason's going to be going at a break. And see how he does.
Here you go.
I kept telling Dennis do more timeouts on you.
Nice game, George. Thank you.
Well, the boys have been locking me out when I can show up here. Pretty much not really they get 4 of the old guys.
Okay, Mark broke. It's a good break. He's got 1 strike. It's open table until after the break automatically until you make a legal shot. And it looks like he's probably going to take that 12 in the side pocket.
Good shoot.
Coming in. All right, everybody. I want to welcome into the commentator booth, special guest commentator, Mr. Harold Gardner, who just got through running a hill match. It was kind of tight there, Harold. What was going on down there?
He was shooting good. He made some great shots there.
Yeah, he made some uncharacteristics banking there. I thought at the very end it could have gone either way, and I thought on that last shot that he tried to bank into that 9-ball, I just thought that was just totally crazy. I thought that was a much better shot tapping into your ball and letting you work for it.
Oh, I thought he did fine.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. You want him to do just like that because you came out on top. But either way, you both had your moments, good and bad. So kudos to you and congratulations on your win.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, getting back to the game here, we've got on 8 Balls of Fire, we've got Tad shooting, and Tad, he's a 5. He's a 5.
Oh, Mark's got his work cut out for him.
He does. Mark has to go to 3, and Tad has to go to 4. So it's a race to 4 to 3.
I'm a sinner. What was his name? There's a song on it. I was 11 years old.
If he cuts this, he's going to have. He'll probably have a shot. It's going to come around underneath at 13 and 15. Nice thin cut.
Oh, not quite hard enough.
Well,
he's still got a shot.
He's got a shot. He's going to take that. Looks like that 2-ball, Harold. He's going to drift it down. Just maybe no English. Just drift it down and keep the cue ball down towards the middle of the table near the 8-ball, somewhere down there.
He'll have a good shot if he makes it.
Yeah, absolutely. He overcut it.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Mark's got a good shot now.
And he's going to take that. What is that? 10 ball?
Yeah,
Okay.
10 ball, 9 ball.
Yep. But he wants an angle. He doesn't want to hit it too easy. He wants to come up a little bit. He's got to watch out not to be behind the 2 ball.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got to put some top on here. He's got to come out for the 13 in the corner pocket. Slow down, slow down. Okay, he
got the 15. He's got a shot at the 15.
Well, if he doesn't, he can at least hit that 11 ball. All right, we got a timeout. Mr. Team Captain, Mr. Daniels. Your team captain, Harold, was taking a lot of timeouts on you, huh?
Yeah, a little bit more than what I would have liked. Well, I like to play fast.
Yeah, I know. Well, we saw that, and we know that, and we commentated about that. I mentioned that, but a couple of shots you were getting to shoot, I was saying, that's just crazy what he's getting ready to do, and Dennis would jump down there and agree with me, and he'd go down there and stop it. So I guess you can blame me a little bit, too. I might have put some bad thoughts in his head, but either way, you came out on top, and I guess in the long run, that's the important thing. I'm not sure what he's telling him. I wasn't paying attention.
Playing the 11 ball.
I think he should just play a safety.
It's a 2-in-1 shot. Oh, wow.
That's all right.
It was a 2-in-1 shot, but...
Well, I'll tell you what. I think Tad's got a good opportunity to take this first match here. He's just going to spin in that 2 ball. He's going to come around 2 rails. It's a speed shot, and he's going to have the 5 and the 7 in the same pocket. But the good news is if he overstrokes it, Harold, he'll come up a little bit, and he'll have the 3 in the side. Come on, come on. Yeah, he's actually, it was a little bit weak. He hit it a little on the thick side, and when you hit it a little bit thick, it slows down a little bit. The thinner you hit it, that cue ball is gonna go real good. He's got a decision to make. He can either cut the 5 ball or take the 3.
I'd play that 3 ball.
I think you're right. You can't worry about leaving your opponent a shot, though, because when you come down, you got to be committed to the shot.
How you doing, guys? Doing good. How are you? I'm doing great, wonderful, fantastic. We got just a table.
He's got to watch out for the scratch.
Let's go.
Overcut.
He overcut it, but I tell you what, he's
not a bad leave, though.
Not a bad leave. He's going to your teammate there, Mr. Mason's going to go ahead and take that. What is that? 11 ball.
Listen to this expert commentator.
We need some commentating in the booth. Come on.
What's this? A relative of Willie Moscone. I think it was a great-grandfather, Willie?
Huh?
What was George, Willie Moscone to you? Cousin. That was your cousin.
Yeah, over here, sitting next to us, we got your teammate, Mr. John Moscone. He says he's the greatest.
Yeah, he don't shoot like his cousin.
He doesn't shoot like Willie, I guess, huh?
No.
He's still learning.
He needs another 50 years.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if he could catch up to the great Willie Moscone, even if he had another 50 years under his belt. You know, he was just Willie was just he was gifted, and he ruled the stage there for quite a few years. Okay, I think what he needs to do is obviously he needs to take that 3 ball. There's two ways of doing it: putting a little bottom left with a spin and taking the 7 ball in the same side pocket, or he's got to put a lot of right hand spin come off that rail. Well, that's not too bad.
But
that's a good shot.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, the only thing what he's going to have to worry about, he could run into that 8 ball, Harold.
Yeah, just slow roll it. That's all. Hope to get a good break on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would slow roll this. He's going to leave himself funny on that 8 ball. I think I would just put a lot of bottom on this and suck it up to the left-hand rail. I'd put bottom on it with a firm stroke. Just like that. Okay, I think what Tad's probably going to do is take the rake out and go for the cut. And if he misses, he's going to leave Mark a good shot.
That's a makeable shot.
Oh, it's definitely a makeable. But, anytime you know that, Harold, when you're taking out the bridge, your accuracy ends up going a little bit downhill. Okay, Tad's taking a timeout. Good time for a timeout. You got 2 timeouts a match, so he decided to get his team captain, Ray Greeley, a little his opinion there.
Got to go for the win.
You know what? The shot that I like, Harold, I like getting the bridge out, and I like banking it.
Oh, you're a banker.
Well, that's true.
You're a banker.
But what I would do is I would put a little bit of top on it and hit it with speed. If you miss, you block that pocket and you leave Mark, his opponent, long.
I would cut it in and win the game.
Okay. You'll cut it, and Mr. John Moscone sitting next to me, he says he agrees with Mr. Gardner. Yeah, so right. I'm all by myself. So what do I know?
But you like banking. That's
well, I think banking's the right shot. I think if he cuts it and he overcuts it, he's going to lose the game.
You got to go for the win.
Yeah. Well, you can still go for the win, but it's an easy natural bank, and that's what they're doing. They're doing exactly what I'm thinking. He's calling the bank. I think this is the smart shot to do.
The professor, Ray Greeley, now knows the professor.
I win, and you still want money.
You got to pay double. Double. You should know better than that.
Okay.
You leaving or?
No, not yet. The only reason I asked that is because I don't know.
Out of the way. Get out of the way.
That was an excellent try.
That was an excellent try. I think he just hit it just a tad too hard. It was a speed shot.
You got my marker?
That's your marker, right? All right. I couldn't find who it was. I got Mr. John Moscone's marker when I was using on the table. There goes Mark.
Well, he's got to be careful here, Harold.
Watch out. Watch out.
Do you think he should just draw it, nip shot, draw it, or just follow just a tad?
I think he's going to follow it.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see later.
Have a good week.
All right, Freddie. Yeah, we got Mr. Fred White here. Freddie, did you win your match?
By some miracle.
Okay.
But on the hill game, I left myself safe on the 8-ball, and I made a 4-railer on it.
I seen a few.
Right. Well, congratulations, Mr. White. He won his match over the 4-railer bank.
I seen a few that you left right in the pocket.
Right in the pocket.
Yeah.
Not really precise tonight, unfortunately.
Okay, I think what he needs to do is there's 2 things. He can tap right into it, but better yet, I like leaving him long. Well, actually, you can't skim it because, he can skim it and come 2 rails. Or he could hit straight into it and hit the 8-ball, 2 rails, and leave it down on the short rail down on the bottom. There's a couple ways of playing this, Harold.
That ball don't look like it's going to go too far away from the side pocket, that 8-ball. If he stops the cube right there, play that 8 in the side pocket.
Well, he's got to control the cue ball. That's the key. If he doesn't control the cue ball, he's going to sell out.
Just stop it right there. That's all he has to do. I think that's what he's going to do. Watch how close it comes. Look at. Huh? That was all right.
Yeah, it was a nice try.
He had a good shot at that.
I tell you what, though, this is no gimme right here. So Tad's got to come out with a shot. He's going to call the corner right pocket. Nothing fancy, no English, no nothing. Just make the ball.
That was the shot, Mark. These long ones near the rail, a tough shot.
Absolutely. Well, he overcut it, but the good news is Mr. Mason is going to have the same shot, and he's got a chance to win the first game.
Same shot, but this is going to have his hand on the table.
This is just as bad.
It's. I think this is actually easier. To be honest with you, I think you're a little closer. You want to if anything, you want to overcut this and cut it on the pro side, so the. Oh, beautiful!
Look at this shot.
Oh, who's this guy? Is this guy your teammate?
Oh, that's my teammate.
Wow, man, you got Mr. Mark Mason, Mr. Johnny Moscone, Mr. Daniels, and Eric Testa. Man, you guys got a team over there. I'm glad I'm not facing you guys. Okay, team Shackbait, Mr. Mark Mason.
That was a nice shot, Mark.
Gets the first game.
That was a nice shot.
On the 8-ball?
Oh, yeah.
Playing now. Oh, really? Cool. Who's playing? What else is now?
Let's see how you do today.
I'm not playing.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
Eric did. Show it.
Where is he? Maybe I'll come at 8. Maybe 3:30.
You got here at 8.
I'm hungry. What do I want?
I couldn't see because he's in front of me breaking, but did he make a good hit or did he go off the side? Did you see that, Harold?
I couldn't see it.
Yeah, he went off the side. That's what it sounded like.
Good break, though.
Yeah, you know, for skimming off the right-hand side, he's lucky he didn't scratch in that corner pocket, but he's in the driver's seat. I think he should take that 2-ball or the 5-ball. I think the 2-ball's the shot. Still open. So Tad can take whatever he wants. He can take the 5-ball if he wants, or he can take the 4-ball.
I think he should take the 4.
Why? Is that the easiest shot? You know, I was commenting with your team captain over here, and I was talking about how sometimes you like to advocate take the easiest shot, but yet when you were shooting your game, it didn't look like you were listening to your own advice. You weren't. I was surprised you were taking some of the harder shots.
Yeah, sometimes I don't listen to myself.
Yeah, you don't listen to yourself. And I said that. I said, you know what? He's not going by his own advice.
But I always tell people, take it. The first shot, take it easy.
Yeah, first game usually has a few little jitters in it. That's normal.
You got to establish what balls you want. You know, that's all.
Okay, Ted's taking a long shot. He's going to cut that in nice and easy. A little bit too thin there, Ted. A little bit too thin.
That's what we call a Weight Watchers shot.
Yeah, a wee bit too thin. I tell you what, he didn't leave his opponent too much there. I think he can cut that. Personally, I would cut that 10-ball. I'd put a little bit of bottom right on it, on this ball, and I'd hit it with a lot of stroke, a firm stroke with some speed on it.
In the corner?
In the side pocket. Taking the 10 ball is easier than taking the combination if that's what he's looking for. He might also be looking at that 15 ball, cutting it in the corner pocket, which is an okay shot too, because he's going to break out those 2 balls. That's what he's doing. He's trying to cut the 8 ball in.
Excellent shot. Excellent shot.
Yeah, he got a little love hitting off that ball, but that's okay. As long as you call your ball, guys, the rules state it doesn't matter if it goes around 100 times. As long as you call that pocket and it goes in, it's good. So he's in the driver's seat. Let's see what he does.
I don't mind doing it. I just kind of like it.
No reason why I can't cut the 13 in.
That's too tricky there, Harold. I think he should just play a safety. Oh, wait, he might have that 4. He might be able to just run into the 13. Keep it right there. Hopefully he could be blocked by the 8 or the 9 for the 4. You know, trying to get the rake out on this shot is so long. I think that's probably not the.
A good safety would be off that 12 ball.
Well, I think what Dennis is telling him is trying to just tap it.
Yeah.
Because the 4 may not go in the side because of the 8 balls there. And he's not going to have a shot on the 1 ball. And he can't take the 2 and the 3s, the combination. So that's the shot. And I think that's what Dennis is telling him. He just needs to tap it. It's a speed shot. I don't think that microphone's on. Oops, excuse me.
The rail there.
Mark? Mark? It's all right. Yeah. It's all right, because I have a little problem with the microphone on top of the pool table. Now you can hear him.
Is that better now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was on. I think he's just going to tap it. I think that's a good shot. What do you think?
Yeah.
Unless he can see that 1 ball. You know what? I think he can see the 1 ball.
The 4 is the only shot, I think. I think he got maybe a little window there. It's hard to judge from here.
Yeah, he is. He's shooting the 1 ball. Excuse me, the 4 ball.
Yeah, he had a little window.
I thought there was something wrong with the table, Mike, because I couldn't hear you guys talking over there either.
Well, maybe that's good.
Yeah.
You didn't want to hear what some of us said.
No, I didn't want to listen to you. You know, I'm trying to teach people out here how to play pool, and if you're in the mix there, I'm not sure what they'll think.
We don't want to be X-rated over here.
No, that's true. No, we don't want to be R-rated.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he just got a bad roll on that.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was just a bad. We knew it was going across over there, and he knew that too, but he just got a bad roll on there. The only way to really avoid that, he'd have to spin it in with a little bit of left. Well, he's got all kind of shots to take here.
I like that 10 on the side, right where he is.
I think he needs to get the 10 out because the 10 is his pocket right here.
That's the shot, I think.
Yeah, you got to take it in either side. Okay. He needs to be careful right here. Okay, he's okay. He's going to take the 13, looks like. No, the 13's the shot.
13, yep.
Put a little left-hand spin, come up for the on the rail for the 12 ball, stop shot it, 9 in the side pocket, 8 in the same left-hand corner pocket. That's what Dennis is telling him. He's going to come off the. He's got to put just a tad of top right. Excuse me, top left.
Yep. He should be all set.
Yep. And the thing what can happen here, Harold, if he hits it, you want to hit it a little bit on the harder side, not too light, because even if you come up and you hit it a little too hard, you got your 9 ball there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he takes the 9 ball in the side there, John, he could run into the 8 ball. He's got to get the bridge out, though. I think he can make it.
No, I don't like the shot.
Well, he's just got to slow roll it then. You don't want to hit it hard. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that.
The 13 was an excellent shot to play.
It was. Shot the wrong shot. Well, you can't fault him. He just he still would have been out, but he just didn't execute it. And I think the 13 was definitely the shot. It was an easier shot.
But even better if you got this.
Well, he's got another chance.
Yeah. What he needs to do is either, well, he's putting a little bit of bottom right here. There's two ways of doing this. Just send a ball top. Yeah, he hit that one really bad. Yeah, when you go in there and you're putting top on it, you got to come around a couple rails. You have to put some speed into it, and you have to have a good stroke. And he just kind of punched it. I think he was putting bottom right on it, and it just died.
Play nice safe off that 12 though. He can hide him with that 12.
Yeah. Yep. He needs to lock him up right here behind the. Is he banking it or?
Nice and easy.
Yeah, he needs to play safety just like that.
Very nice.
There he is.
Yeah.
That's the shot to play.
Whoa. You must have. He can read your mind or something, Harold.
Huh?
What's going on with that?
Boy, I wish I could.
Okay.
He has no shot. He has to come off the bank to even hit it.
I tell you what I would do. He might be able to. He's going for the one ball. Oh, that was close.
That was a disaster.
Yeah.
The ball in hand now.
Yeah.
9-12.
Yeah. Well, he had an opportunity to hit either one of those balls. And he went right. Of course, that's the way it happens in pool, and he goes right in between everything.
Hey, you don't want to be straight, man.
Yeah, you need an angle. Well, that's okay. He's gonna stop shot it. Maybe try to punch it a little bit just to get off the rail.
Right on the rail. Head to the rail.
Like you said, he's right on the rail, right on the rail.
Yeah.
But okay, we'll see. Are you making any predictions here, Mr. Harold?
It's going to be close.
Okay. You don't want to jinx him?
No.
He's your teammate. Yeah.
I know, but it's going to be close. He'll be close with it. I think it's close enough. Oh boy.
Well, even though it was, for all you folks out there, you think that's an easy shot. It really isn't. When you're on the rail, you can only hit top English. And you can spin it too much when you put top English. And you don't hit enough of the ball.
Oh, that's what happened when he got straight on that ball.
Yeah. And look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Okay, well, here comes the safety right here. It's a speed shot, and what he needs to do is put just a little bit of left-hand spin on it, Harold, and snooker him behind that one ball. That's what he's looking at. He can lock him up right here for the win. I'm surprised.
All he needs is a ball in hand here.
Don't want to take a timeout, maybe, Tad.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, that's a smart thing to do. You got to take a timeout. I think what Ray's going to tell him is kind of what I would like to see him do. Is he's just going to tap into that. It's a speed shot all the way. Tap in a little bit to the left-hand side of that 6 ball.
Put him behind the 1?
Yeah, absolutely. At least leave him down near the corner pocket. Leave his opponent, Mr. Mason, a little bit long. So even if he does have a shot, he has to cut that 8 ball all the way in the corner pocket.
65.
It's a speed shot.
I think he left him.
He did. That was actually the worst shot that he could have done there because he left him open.
I was watching.
All he has to do is hit where it says number 8 on the ball.
Yeah. Well, he needs to be careful here. I think it's just a speed shot. If he goes hog wild, that cue ball could go around, could go in the side, could go down there in that corner pocket and scratch. It was close. That was a tough shot, though, Harold, He had a little bit of pressure on him.
You might need some.
I already had one. take another one.
He needs to put a little bit of center bottom on this. Otherwise, he's going to run into it and mess it up. Well, he got lucky. That's what I was saying. He could run into that ball and mess his ball up, and he actually just got a little lucky because if he hit a little harder, that one ball would have hit that rail and went on the long rail, and he would have had a bank.
No, if he makes it, it should be all over.
I don't think he should try to control this, hold it. I think he should go up and down, but watch out for the scratch down near that 8 ball. That's a possible scratch.
Yeah,
Yep.
good shot.
Yeah, he's a good shot. He's going to call it. You got to mark up the ball, everybody.
He had a lot of room to play with, so.
He had a little bit. But that was, if you hit it bad or hit it too hard, that he could have scratched down there. You never know what could have happened. Okay, there you go, guys. Team 8 balls of fire. Tad, 1-1.
Win that game. That was my game, Ted.
Practice, baby.
I agree. That's what I just said.
Oh, we did all right. I mean, she did. Yeah.
No, what's Mark got? The 9 ball? They're going to try that 12.
Doesn't he have low balls? Who's got what, Mark? I mean, John. Oh, he's got the big ones. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the big balls.
He tried to cut it in the corner pocket.
That was fun being a 3-4 week. Yeah, you'll be back up to 4.
Right now?
They got tied up. I don't think they can see the 5. I think he's only going to play the 1. I think that's the only shot he's got.
Well, you know what I'd do? I'd bank that little green ball there.
Yeah, your middle name is Banker.
That was rather descriptive. That little
Yeah, his middle name is Banker. Yeah.
Hey, I don't miss many balls up here in the booth, I very rarely miss.
We'll call you Rothschild, the banker.
He's going to cut. He's calling in the corner pocket.
9 ball?
Okay, the ball's on the rail, guys, so hit the ball on the rail at the same time. And he hit it too full in there. He hit the ball and it hit straight in the rail, and that's why it popped out. When they're on the rail, you want to hit the cue ball, the rail, and the ball at the same time. A little tip of the day.
Yes. Two guys.
I like playing safety right here. I like just tapping into the 6 ball.
He can make the 5. He can make the 5, and he can play a safe off that 7.
Why do something crazy right here? He has an opportunity to play safety right here.
What's the race?
You're right. You're right.
Nobody touched it.
I'm always right. I'm never wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to talk to your wife.
Yeah, well, yeah, she.
I'm going to ask her.
Yeah, well, hey, don't ask her because she knows I'm always wrong. She's right and I'm wrong. I don't know why he's jacked up like that. Yeah, that I'm not sure why he shot it like that. He had so many other balls to shoot, and that 12 ball he could have left there a little bit longer because of the 3 ball would have been blocked. You know what I'm saying, Harold?
Yeah.
And by him jacking up, putting an angle in there, that's the net result. He had all these balls to stop popping away, and I think he just took the wrong ball.
I think you ought to play it safe with that 13. Leave him on a bank.
Yeah, just
Then he don't have much of a shot.
yeah. Well, he just gonna have to
Defensive shot.
I think that's what.
see that's a straight pull shot right here. A safety if you're looking at the. He too hard.
Oh, he hit it too hard.
Yeah, too hard.
I think it's going to work out though.
Wow.
It worked
okay.
out.
It did. He got a little bit of lucky. Well, I'll tell you what. Tad should do the same thing. He should come back with a defensive shot, come in and tap into the 7 ball, the maroon ball. Leave the cue ball right there. He'll leave Mark a shot on the 9 or the 14, but he's got to earn it.
I was starting to get the boat ready to go fishing around Winnipesaukee and those places, and we had some nice weather a few days ago. And
well, we don't have that anymore, Harold. I was telling the viewers out there that it's below 30 and we're having snow out here on April 4th. It's some April Fool's joke, huh?
some places somewhere around 4 inches. We probably got 2 or 3 up here.
Oh, yeah.
But a few days ago, we were walking around with our coat.
That's right. If he has a little angle on here, put a little bit of top and he can come on for the, yeah. I think Mark was shooting at a little tentative.
It's hard to slow roll a long shot, you know.
Yeah, but that was not a slow roll shot, unless he can see that 13 going by that 7.
Yeah, I think he had plenty of room.
And then he did the right shot.
And you got the 3 ball or the 7 ball to shoot at.
I like the 7 if he can see it. Because that's his problem ball. Plus, he's shooting over a ball. That's what I'm saying. That if he could have took that 7, which maybe he couldn't, it would have been an easier shot. Okay, no English here. This is a speed shot. He just wants to tap into this, and the cue ball will come down right and bump into that right between the 10 and the 13. Just like that. Beautiful shot, Mark. Good shot.
A lot of those games is taking the right ball.
Yeah, well, that's part of the game when the 8-ball, because you have all decisions. Unlike rotational games, 9 balls, 10 ball, whatever you have, it's dictated by the number. You got to hit the lowest ball. But on 8-ball, the skill comes into picking the right balls. I mean, that's half the battle, Harold.
Good shot. You got off the rail a little bit.
Nice try.
A dog with a bag.
What do you think the shot here is?
Oh, 6 balls is a shot right now.
Okay.
Problem is that 7 is the problem shot.
Everything but ketchup. But ketchup.
Slow down. He's trying to play a two-way shot.
Mike's got a shot at that 9.
He's got to stop shot it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's trying to do. Is that's common. You get a little twitch in your wrist. I do that quite often, and you twitch your wrists, and you put a little English on the ball, and that's what happens.
He would have been all right too if he'd have made that ball. In good position. Well, he's got a problem. He's got a problem with that 7. So.
He needs just to put a little bit of left-hand spin on it, come down to where he's shooting right now, and then play a safety. What he would do is play 7 into the 14, but he hit it too hard. Well, he's in a pickle here.
Oh, he can play off the 7, play it into 14, and maybe. Don't have to hit it hard.
Yeah, I think it's an easy shot. Well,
Max got a long shot, but if he misses,
yeah, exactly. He's got a two-way shot here, so if he misses, it doesn't leave his opponent nothing.
Just stop it right there.
Yeah. Don't follow it.
Worst of all possible scenarios.
A couple times he's done that now. Paul, he was trying to stop it, but he didn't.
Mac's a little disappointed in himself, and I would be too. He was expecting that cue ball to kind of stop right there.
You got to give it a little authority on that shot.
Yeah, what happens is even though you're putting bottom on there, if you don't have a punch to it and a good stroke and a release, it actually can push the ball forward.
Yeah, the English don't take.
Yeah, and then that's what happened. You got to get it where the English reverses.
Looks like it's all over now. Mark had a good shot at winning the game. Scratches kill you all the time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tad's got 2 games to 1. 8 balls of fires ahead by 1 game.
Yeah, 1 left on table.
All right, big shot. Huh? don't want me to hit this ball?
You shouldn't do that. Knock it back is more like that.
Yeah, it'll break them out.
Every shot. Shouldn't be doing that.
Go, 8-ball, go!
Good thing I moved.
Good thing Kenny moved. 8-ball.
Okay, Tad broke, and the ball jumped up after he hit the ball. Had a hop to it and went up flying off the table. So Mark's got ball in hand and behind the head string. That's the rule. Isn't that the rule, Harold? After the break, if you make a foul, you can't put it wherever you want. You have to put it in the kitchen behind the head string, right?
That's right.
Okay. But if he almost, I noticed he almost made that 8-ball. So since he went off the table,
Mark's shooting it wrong though.
he can't do that.
No. Nobody's calling him on it.
Yeah, I can't.
He knows better.
Yeah, that's ball in hand. I'm gonna go say something so they know.
No, they're calling it now. They're calling it. They're calling a ball in hand.
The way he was going to it, I just recognized you shooting it. So. That's all right.
We didn't realize it. We didn't realize the kitchen. What are we saying?
I didn't think they'd catch it. I didn't think they'd catch that one.
No, you let him. It shouldn't be ball in because you let him continue. You let him continue shooting.
Oh, okay.
So it's not ball in hand.
We're going to take time out.
Okay. Yeah, he had to take the cue ball behind the head string, like you said, Harold. You can't put it any ball in hand. And his opponent, Tad, and the team captain was debating what was going on and everything, but they continued to let him shoot. So they were getting ready to call ball in hand and put the ball where it is. But I went over there and I said, well, you can't do that because you already let him shoot the shot.
No,
you didn't. So they let him shoot the shot. You can't turn around and say ball in hand.
I disagree with that.
Well,
he made an illegal shot. They don't have to tell him. Nope, you don't have to tell anybody.
Well, no, that's correct. But what I'm saying is after Tad let him shoot, he's not allowed, and he missed. Even though he missed, he's not allowed to come back and say I can put the ball wherever I want because he let Mark shoot the ball. So that's their fault.
Still a ball. No, it isn't.
I
disagree.
Well, that's the way it is. You notice Tad didn't put the ball where he wanted to because the shot's already gone.
It's not a shot until you stroke that cue ball and hit something.
He already shot the ball.
No, that's a legal shot. Illegal shot.
That's right, but his opponent doesn't have any legal right to say all of a sudden after the fact I can put the ball where I want.
I disagree.
Okay, well,
I disagree.
It's good.
I don't know what the rule is, but
okay,
we're going to find out.
It's good to agree to disagree.
In fact, I'm going to find out.
Okay.
I disagree with that.
So you think even though they let him shoot, they can take the ball back and put it wherever they want?
Right, because it's not a shot until he hits the ball.
No, because he made an illegal shot, so he totally changed the whole dynamics of the game.
That's right. It's an illegal shot. Okay. Any illegal shot is a ball in hand.
Well, I'll tell you what. Your team captain agrees with me. So he did not take a ball in hand.
If it means anything, I agree with you too.
Yeah. Your teammate John Moscone agrees to me.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes.
Okay. I don't think
I don't like that shot.
Well, I don't like it either, but he let him shoot it.
I will see about that.
Okay. Well, I don't think Dana is around.
Are you in the back? Are you in the back?
Okay, Mr. Gardner's disagreeing with myself on what's actually happening over here, and he's going to talk to Frank over here, and I'm telling you, it was a foul, and he was supposed to shoot it behind the head string, but his opponent's team didn't say nothing and let him continue to shoot the ball. So once he let them shoot the ball, they're not allowed to come back on the next one and say it's a foul after they let him shoot it. Yeah, you can't call a foul after the fact.
Is that after the break?
Huh?
Is that after the break when you switch?
Yes.
We call it 10.
Put the ball on the table?
But they let them shoot it, and then they try to call a foul after.
All right. That's good. We're right by it. All right.
Well, the owner of the place agrees with me. That is a foul.
Well, it is a
And,
foul. We
and it
know
was
that.
a ball in hand.
That's right. We know that it's a ball in the end.
Can't call it after.
But you can't call it after the fact, after they let him shoot the ball. You can't turn around and let him call it.
After the shots, it's like if somebody shoots high, solid, you shoot your opponent's ball.
They had to call the foul. They had to call the foul right there. They let him shoot.
It's not. It's not a foul until you hit the ball. It's not a shot.
He hit the ball. He tried to make the
Yeah,
foul.
as soon as he hit the ball, that's a foul. Then it's a ball in hand. As soon as he hit the ball, that's a shot, and it's a ball in hand.
All right. Well, we're continuing on here. We'll talk about this later.
There's a couple of shots they had.
After the first shot, it's a ball in hand. As soon as he hit the ball. And that's what they call it. Chance shot. I got a few people on my side, Mark.
Okay. All right.
That is a legal shot, and it should have been a ball in hand. I would have been screaming if they'd not give me a ball in hand on that.
Okay, we get a timeout right here. Mr. Daniels is taking a timeout on Mark. Getting back to the game, we have just a little minor disagreement, but either way, we're back at the game.
You're raising my blood pressure.
Okay. Well, that ain't too hard to do.
No.
Heck, I could be playing you for a freaking 50 cents and raise your blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You've done it.
Okay, what do you think he needs to do?
Right on the back of the yeah, but you do.
I hate to say anymore.
You have to get the cue ball.
He's got to get that 5 ball out of there.
If you get him up on the rail with the cue ball. He's got 5 balls on the table.
Well, the only shot he's got is a 3. So
Well, he's got the 5. He can see the 5 ball here.
he can't make it.
Well, I'm not saying to make it. He should leave him long. Leave his opponent long. On down in his corner pocket so he doesn't see the 10 ball.
Nice try.
That was a 2-way shot.
Well, and people out there that have an opinion on that discussion we had on that shot, I wish they would
So Dane is the authority on
send
that.
something in
Yeah.
and give us your opinion.
Yeah, Mr. Rule Book here. Send it in. Let us know.
Yeah, I like it a lot better now.
All right, there's nothing to do with it.
The only thing we got is I don't have much real. I got 42. I mean, it's fairly big. It's kind of heavy. I get them. I know.
I think Mark can see that 3. I'm not sure from the angle on that. He's going to play it in the side pocket.
Very nice touch.
Yeah, well, I got the lead. Because I just... Oh, you did? Yeah.
shopping in Wakefield, and I'm just going to relax and live the good life.
Well, where you live now, then?
Yeah, he left himself a shot on the 8. Couldn't play it all the way down the corner.
Hardwood floors.
So you just gonna decide to rent?
Yes. I'm in a bad way.
Yeah.
And I'm in town. I'm close to the ambulance. You know.
Yeah. I'll keep you in mind if I get something big.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Oh, geez. It just rolled off just a hair.
I'll give you 5 minutes from
It looked good going down.
Well,
Looked good going down, Mark.
Make a little money on you.
It's curved out near the pocket.
the ambulance is in town.
Yep. Out instead of out.
Yeah.
Okay, so nice and easy. A little bit of bottom right on this.
Yep.
Don't overcut it.
Should we have another timeout? Okay.
Whoa, that's the worst spot he could be in. I don't know if he can see that. I guess he can. No.
No, he couldn't see it.
I didn't. By the monitor.
I think he was trying to hide him behind the 15.
Yeah. I thought he should have played his safety right there. Just kind of. I think he was actually trying to make it, Harold. But the safety was he could have just tapped into that 15 ball.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay. Well, I tell you what. This is. It's a funny game, Harold. It can go either way. But Tad's in the driver's seat right now. He can just tap it. You don't want to be tied up on it. I think you should hit with a little bit of speed. Oh, he got a little lucky. That's why I thought he should hit it with a little speed and come up for that 14 ball. But I tell you what, this is no easy gimme. Anytime it's in the jaws, you got to be careful because it could hit that point and actually go in the opposite direction.
I think he's going to be all right.
Wait, he came up a little bit too much, but I think Tad can make this. He's going to call it in the side pocket. Just concentrate on making the ball, Tad.
That's two at the table and unlimited sitting from my chair.
You could talk from your chair?
Nice shot, Tad. Okay, he's going to mark the corner pocket. It looks like Tad's going to get to the third game.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, wow. He made my heart beat there, guys.
I was afraid of trying to put water on it and follow it.
I think you're on the hill, Fred. Side pocket.
Tad is on the hill. Well, we're waiting for Tad to break them. I want to welcome everybody to the 8-Ball Tap Northeast League here at Buster's Billiards in Somersworth, New Hampshire. My name is Mark Nermy. Special guest commentator is Mr. Harold Gardner, and His teammate right next to me is Mr. John Moscone, and we're all watching the game here, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And, Mark's, your teammate here, John's got to get his act together. He's only got one game. I mean, unless I forget to mark it. Yeah, I think a new rule is, I think he's right. If you have a 2, you can coach him from the side. Yeah, I kind of heard that before, and I always forget about that rule.
Yeah, I didn't know about that rule.
Yeah. You can't get up to the table and talk to him, except for a normal 2. But from the sitting down on the side, you can say something. I think that's a recent rule
Is that
change.
a new rule? Or?
I think.
No?
Yeah, okay. It's not.
Well, anyway.
Okay, well, getting back to the game. Well, I was saying, I was talking to John over here. You know, your teammate over here is better get hopping because his opponent's on the hill. And Mark's only got one game.
He had some good chances, too.
Yeah, it's always like that when you look. You know, when you lose your match, you look back and say, what could I have done different? And a lot of things you could do different, you know. I mean, we're not pros, you know. We love the game here, and we're just trying to have fun. We're competitive and like to win the games, but, you know, pool is so hard to play, and it's easy for you and I to sit up here in the booth and call what should have happened and what to do and everything. But when you're down there playing in front of the table, it's a little bit different story sometimes.
We're just trying to give a little advice.
Oh, yeah. What we try to do is give some constructive criticism.
We're not always right either, I'll tell you that.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm always right. I'm in the booth here. I don't make mistakes up here.
Yeah.
But Mike just made a great shot, I just noticed. Yeah, it went in the jaws. He's got that one locked up, though. You know, here's the shot. I like this shot. I like taking that 9 into that 3 ball. Call a safety.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good shot.
That's the shot, Tad. You know, I hope you listen to. You know, he's going for the 14, and if he makes it, I'm okay with that. But I think he should take that.
If you can't run them,
well, I'll tell you what.
Don't leave those balls by the pocket.
Yeah. I mean, he got a little lucky because he didn't leave Mark a shot on that 3 ball, but he did leave him a shot maybe on that 2 ball. I think he can see that 2 ball, and he's going to call it in the side pocket.
A touchy ball.
There we go.
Wow, he was calling it. That was a good shot. What are you going to do here?
Can you make that 5 in a corner?
I'm not sure. I tell you what he can do is, if he can't, and I don't think he can carry him off that. I mean, it's a long shot. He can carry him off that 9 ball, and maybe
play that 5 in a corner.
Yeah, but why do that when you still had the 6 ball tied up? That's why it would have been better going to the opposite pocket and breaking into that 6 ball.
It was like a 2-in-1 shot.
Yeah, it's 2-in-1.
He left them way down here at the bank.
Yeah.
If you can see the 15, all right. If you can't see the 15,
he's got that 12 ball.
He's going for that 15.
He might have to come off the rail just a tad. Just like that. Nice shot there, Tad. Hey, what do you think? I said, hey, just come off the rail just a tad. And his name's Tad. Pretty cool, huh? Just a tad. Hey, I want to give a shout out to our Mr. YouTube guy, Mr. Chris Freeman. Chris does a fine job setting up all this live streaming camera equipment and all the mics, and then he takes plenty of time to edit and post it all on YouTube. So we want to give a shout out to Mr. Chris Freeman. Thank you, Chris.
A lot of work, a lot of work. Every Monday, 7 o'clock, he's here.
And he's taking the 9-ball in the corner pocket.
I told her,
Okay, I think Tad should just play a safety. Just tap a little bit of the 14. It's a speed shot. Keep behind the 8-ball. Like that. Very nice. Beautiful shot. That was a speed shot all the way. I like that shot. That could be the winning shot right there. I think he needs to take a timeout here. I'm surprised nobody's taking a timeout.
I'm going to call it 5. Just try to hit it early.
Didn't want to go back. We're talking about that. No matter where you let that.
I don't even. Yeah.
Oh, nice hit.
Yeah. Yeah, he did good. Yeah.
I actually would like to.
It's hard to call a timeout after you're tied up. You know, you got to call a timeout before you get tied up.
I think what Tad's looking at is cutting that 10-ball in the side pocket. He needs to be careful that he doesn't actually run into the 6-ball.
Like I said, the kid will
That was a nice shot. Well, the 8 blocked that 11. He's got the 14 on the side. That's about it.
No, I like a safety here. It's too risky.
You're a safety man, aren't you?
I am on this shot right here.
Yeah.
Look, how's he going to get rewarded after this? Probably make me a liar.
I just hate giving your opponent another shot. That's all.
Well, you know, you got to play smart too. I mean, you're on the hill, and you know now Mark has an opportunity. If he just played a safety and kept them long, hit that 11 ball over towards the rail in front of the 8 pocket. That's just, you know, my opinion.
There's a good. Ooh, gee, just missed a good.
Well, the good news is he's not on the. He's doesn't have a very good angle.
14 on the side, coming around three banks. Well, 4 banks.
Well, he could do four banks, but he's got to watch out for running into that 6-ball.
Yeah, that's the problem ball. That's all.
Very close.
A lot of left-hand English.
Yeah, no,
there he goes.
Yep,
1, 2, 3.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah. You know, the only problem with the ball he had was running in that 6-ball.
That would have come out perfect.
Okay. Now this is another bank. Is it just like the last game?
Well, I agree with you this time. Playing
keep the keep the cue ball there. Hit it with the right speed. So if he misses, he blocks that pocket. He keeps that 11 ball in front of that pocket.
I would try putting him behind the 8.
He's going for it. That's a good shot. No.
There he is.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'll tell you why I didn't like that shot. Because Mark's going to come right back at him with another safety. He's going to be he's in the same position. So why not try to bank the ball, keep the cue ball down here? Mark can't play much of a safety. You know, right, John?
Well, let's see what the captain says over here.
Okay, we got Mr. Daniels going to go ahead and take a timeout.
What do you think? What do you think he should do?
Well, I think he should just tap straight into the 6 ball. Nice and easy.
Right, I agree.
Just tap it.
I agree.
And it'll bounce off.
Just try and put the 6 near the pocket.
Near the pocket. But the important part is keep that cue ball down on the rail, right where the chalk is.
Anywhere around where the 6 is would be all right.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah, you want to be right here. He has to make a hell of a cut.
No. I don't like the shot when he's telling him. He's telling him to go ahead and cut it. And you know, it's a speed shot. If he hits it, what happens, Mark sometimes has a tendency to over-thin it, and that cue ball is going to go right down there. He's going to sell out for the game. You might want to double talk to him, but yeah.
6 ball. Put it right where the 6 is.
Yeah. And that's what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, excellent shot.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess he listened to you, Harold, huh? Well, it's a good decision, huh?
We thought he was going to cut it.
No, that was excellent.
See,
no, he left on a high shot.
See, this is what I'm saying. Last game, if Tad went ahead and banked that shot and tried for it, he's right back in the same situation.
The only shot he's got, he can't bank it.
He's in the worst situation.
But he could play it safe too and put the 11 by the 5 and block it.
Yeah, that's what I think he should do. But he's got to watch out for kicking it into the 8 ball. He could tap into the 8 ball and lose.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
Oh boy. Okay, well here comes another safety.
I wouldn't make it, no.
Of course not. No. You don't want to do that. Here comes a lock-up safety. He can just tap into it and just block him. It's a speed shot.
Nice easy,
is he trying to bank it?
Yeah.
I don't. What? That one didn't make no sense. You know, because I mean, it's good for.
You don't want to make it.
Yeah, if you would have made that, we would have lost. You didn't want to make that shot.
This is a tricky shot right here, Harold. Not too bad. Here comes this.
He could play it at 5.
No. Here comes a safety. What you want to do is just tap into the 6 ball.
Can't make the 11.
No. I know, but you want it. He can play a safety right here. He can break out his 6 ball from the 11 and keep it down on the rail and still snooker him.
Right.
That's the shot.
Just got to make sure you don't leave him.
Yeah, exactly. But all you need to do is just tap into it. Right? You don't even want to skim off it. You just want to tap the 6 straight into the 11 ball and drive the 11 ball to the rail.
But what you're going to do is you're going to open up the 6 and you kick the 11 and you're leaving the 6.
You see what I'm saying, Harold? Just
I think that's what he's telling him.
It's a speed shot.
Nice and easy.
Yeah. No, too hard.
No, he can't make it.
Yeah, but he can't make it, but he can see it. He had a lock-up safety right there.
Yeah.
He hit it too far to the right and a little bit too hard speed.
Well, he's going to open everything up anyway. I don't know where he's going to leave him.
I tell you what, he should call this down in the left-hand corner pocket. What he needs to do is just put center ball, center top, spin it to the right. He can cut that all the way down. I guarantee you, go right by that 8. Even if he undercuts it, he might skim off the 8 ball and make it. But he needs to get that cue ball all the way down near that rail.
That's coming back.
Call on the one inside.
Yeah, I get 0% every once in a while. I've got 1.
I get that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Flush.
Yeah, well, it was.
was-
He just got a bad roll. He made a great shot.
That was a good shot. Yeah.
I tell you what, we might go hill here.
So what's Mark going to do here? All right.
Well,
Timeouts, right?
it's a decision, whatever you want to do. But here's what the problem is, Harold. If he doesn't get straight in there, that's not what he wanted.
No.
Because now he has to work that cue ball, and you don't know where that's going to go. He didn't run into there. I think he should have took that 8. Well, we'll see.
I'm not going to use it.
Not an easy shot.
No, the pressure's on your teammate right here.
I didn't want you to shoot down. What I was worried about. No, actually, I just.
Just don't hang it.
So you don't swear.
I think he's got it. Yeah. Nice shot.
And again, you want to hit it.
Excuse me.
So what are we, Hill?
We got hill match. Just like your game. Well, that's what the viewers like out here. We like hill matches. No, you don't want a hill, but you know the viewers like to see hill. Dude, it puts a little pressure on both people.
Makes it exciting. Huh?
Yeah, Ted got robbed on that a little bit though. He made a good shot.
Oh, he made a great shot.
Yeah, he made a good shot.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if he could cut it or not. Well, we'll see what happens here.
Nice shot on the one. Well, I didn't want you to use the
See, then you throw me off.
Oh, now you think.
Well, Mark's got a chance to run him here.
He needs to just come up and down. Just like that. There's a nice shot.
No, do what you want to do.
I'll do what you want me to do.
I just said do what you want to do. Yeah, but you don't have to.
I think he should run into that 8-ball, 3-ball right with the shot. Get that 8-ball out of there. Oh.
Oh, he did. He left good though.
Yeah, he got lucky. But that was the shot.
Yeah, he worked out pretty good.
He's sitting in the job. He's sitting real good.
Great shot.
I think he can make the one here though. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I think he's tied up on the 3-ball.
Is he frozen on that?
I think also.
I don't know. I think he can make it.
Well, if he does, that's what he's going to shoot for. But if he's not, all he needs to do is just play a safety the best he can. He's getting down like he can make it. He might be able to come underneath it.
A little spin on it.
He might be able to come underneath it, Harold.
He had room.
No, he had room to get by there, but I don't think he had room to make it.
Fancy shots, huh?
I know it'll go straight in.
Okay, Mark's in the driver's seat here, and
You like that?
I think Eric is supposed to be the coach over there. So, need to be paying attention when it's a good time to take a timeout.
He's got to play 11 on the side.
Yeah. He wants that 15.
He can't. The only shot is goes with 10.
Yeah.
I think he could have hit a little bit harder,
Yeah.
If he makes his center, be all right.
Well, if he spins over a little bit, he could put a little bit of center bottom on there, and he'll come off to that side rail and have that 13 in the side pocket. Yeah, he's okay. Well,
he's got 3 balls in the pocket. So.
Yeah, he can take the 7. He's wide open. He's got all big pockets down there. So I think Tad will do something with this.
Well, he's going to move one of them.
Oh yeah,
either 15 or 13, but he's trying the one in there.
Yeah.
Might move that 15 out of there. Yeah. He almost moved the 13 too. Well, he's going to move that 13 now, I think. Oh, no, he can make that 4, but I think he's going to go for the 7.
Yeah, the 7's a big pocket.
Yeah,
but here's what the problem is. He's got to hit with the right speed because he has to stay for that 6 ball.
Oh, he's in tough now.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I would have hit that with it was a tricky shot, speed shot.
I don't know what he's going to do here.
I think he's going to try to cut that in and bank it off the 10 ball maybe. That was a nice try.
That's where he tried.
Yeah, that was a nice try too.
All right, Mike's going to take that 13 now.
Yeah. No English, maybe a little bit of top right spin on this. Come 2 rails out in the middle of the table.
Don't take the long one. I don't know.
Well, he could still win if he still makes this. Well, does he take his 13? What do you think?
Oh, I would.
Okay.
Or else, no, you could play the 15 on the side there and not leave him because it's 2 in 1 shot.
Timeout.
If it was me, I'd put the 15 in a side pocket.
I started the clock.
And leave it down in the bank, and he's got a good shot at the 13 after. But he has not much of a shot if he plays that 15 on the side.
I think you're going to come you're going to have a cut shot for the end.
He could actually run into the 8 ball here too if he wanted to, but again, they run the risk of not having a shot on the.
You don't know where you're going to end up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You could always try and break them, but I don't think so. You don't know where the ball's going. I think Chris was side over there, huh?
He could bank it and stop shot it. He could bank the 15 ball.
All right, what would you do? What would you do?
What would I do? I'd bank it.
All right, that was a stupid question, right?
Yeah, it was.
A stupid question to ask him, right? Mr. Banker. You bank everything.
I do.
Jeez.
I bank the shots that don't even make sense.
He's going to try and make it in a side pocket. He's going to try it. No, he is going to bank it.
Yeah.
Is he going to make it?
You showed him.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot. But now the problem.
Well, he's definitely got to shoot for it, and then I think he should play a safety after this. I don't think he should. I don't think
he's not hooked over there, is he?
I don't think he is.
So right here, he hits the least possible part of that 13 to cut it, and come back and try to play the 8 all the way up. That's what I was thinking. All right. So, when we're talking, you go ahead, you shoot. So the other thing is, we're talking about
See, the thing is, if he's on too much of an angle, Harold, and he's going to try to cut it, what I don't like about this shot is he runs in and breaks out those 3 low balls.
Play it up here, you want to play just a hair left or just...
You know, I mean, I like trying to make it and then just playing a safety, skimming off the 8 ball, and leaving them long.
Well, you got to make it. Depends where he ends up.
Yeah, after the shot.
Depends where. He's only got really one shot.
Well,
eight and a corner down there.
He can draw back because he's got a little window there, so he can actually draw back a little bit. So I think maybe that's what I would try to do, is try to draw it back just a tad, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches. But he can't. He's putting top on it.
He's just try to come off the bank. Well, I don't know.
No, there's nothing there. No.
You wouldn't try it all the way down, huh?
No, I don't want to hit the back.
I'm not sure.
What did you do, John?
No, I don't want to.
Try it? Well, 2 of us agree to try it.
I think I'd play a safety. I think I would draw into it and try to suck the cue ball down to the short rail where his chalk is down there. That's what I would try to do.
He didn't hit it hard enough.
I bet he made a great shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you hit it a little harder, it wouldn't have rolled off so much.
Yeah, it was a good try. Okay, well, Tad has an opportunity here. What he's going to do is just put a little bit of bottom right on it with a punch stroke, and that will bring it up for the 6 or the 3 in the opposite corner.
Oh boy. Actually, a great shot now. No, it's not a ball in it. He hit the rail.
He did?
8 balls. Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Wow, okay. Okay, there you go, guys. Team Shack Bait wins. Mr. Mark Mason made a good comeback. 3 games to 3. It was close.
That was a good game.
Yeah, that one was a good game.